Here are 10 ancient Chinese inventions that changed the world. First up is the invention of paper in 105 AD, and this kind of replaced bamboo and silk for writing and literally everything else. Next up was the seismoscope that was invented in 132 AD, and this was one of the first ways that people could ever detect earthquakes from a distance. Next up is the compass that was produced from 2nd century BC to 2nd century AD, originally made from lodestone for geomancy, but then was later used for navigation. Then we have the abacus, which was one of the first ways to compute mathematical equations and arithmetics, and this was invented around 500 BC. Without China, there would be no Thomas Edison because they invented the kite between the 5th and 4th century BC. They were the ones who also invented gunpowder in about 9th century BC, and then a few years later, they invented the first firework, which I made a video about, in the 10th century. They invented wood block printing in the 8th century AD, which allowed for mass print of text. And then 300 years later, in the 11th century, they invented movable type press, which allowed people to move these clay letters around so that they could type and print wherever they are. And finally, they invented your toilet, or more specifically, they invented porcelain. And this happened in 600 to 900 AD.